Hi everyone, today we have a problem when we are given a row of the houses and each house can be painted to one of the three colors, either red, blue or green. So the cost of the painting each house with a certain color is represented by the cost of matrix. So for example, in this case, we have the cost I and the J, where the I is the house index and the J is the color index. So for example, here we are given costs, right? The matrix, so we have three houses. The cost of painting the first house to the red color is, in this case, right? For the first house, for the red color is 17, for the blue color is 2, and for the green color is 17. The same for the second house, painting that to the red color is 16, blue color is 16, and the green color is 5. And the same for the third house. So what we need to do is we need to find the minimum cost of painting all the houses, but we cannot paint the two adjacent houses to the same color. So for example, in this case, we cannot choose if we are choosing from the blue color from the first, we cannot choose the blue color from the second, and we need to find if we are choosing the red color from the first, we cannot choose the red color from the second, and so on. And we need to return the minimum value. How we are going to solve this problem? So we are going to solve this problem using a dynamic programming bottom-up approach. So in dynamic programming bottom-up approach, what we are doing, right? So we are breaking down a problem to a smallest sub-problem, and then we are building up to our solution. So for example, let's take step by step. I think it will be more clear. So what we are doing here. So let's take this example, right? And let's see that the dynamic programming progression here. So how we are progressing. So if we have only one houses, right? If we have only one house, so we can color that to any color we want, and we are choosing the minimum, so we are returning 2. Let's say that we have two houses, right? In case of the two houses, so what are the options that we have? The options that we have is, so if we are choosing the first one, right? If we are choosing the first color, if we are choosing the red color for the first, let's take the second one, right? For the second one, if we are choosing the red color for the second one, then in that case, we cannot choose the red color for the first one, right? So we need to choose whatever the minimum of the blue or green. In this case, the minimum is 2. So in this case, so we are updating that to 18. So which means that if we are going to update the second house to the if we're going to update the second house to the red color, the minimum that we can get is 18. The same we are doing for the second one, right? If we are going to color the second one to the blue color, so that value is 16, and we are choosing, so we cannot, in that case, color the first house to the blue color. In that case, we are choosing the minimum of the first minimum, the red and the green, right? So in this case, we are choosing the minimum of 17. 17 gives us 17, so 33. And for the last one, if we are painting that with the green color, in that case, we need to choose, we cannot paint the first one to the green color. Then in that case, what our options, right? Our option is we are choosing we are choosing minimum from these two, right? So in that case, the value that we are getting is 5. And the same way for the next house, right? So we are taking exactly the same approach. So we have solved the sub problem until this point, right? Until we have two houses. Now we are adding one more house, and then we are acting exactly the same way, right? If we are coloring that to the red color, then in that case, what it means? It means that we cannot paint that to the red color in this case, right? So we are choosing the minimum of the blue and the green. In this case, so the minimum is what? 14 plus in this case 14 plus 14 plus minimum of these two gives us what? 14 minimum of these two gives us 14 plus 7, because so far we have 7, right? Which gives us 21. And for the next one, again, if we are choosing the blue color here, so then we need to choose that minimum that is from the red and the green. So we are choosing here 10 plus, so we are choosing here 3 plus minimum from the previous one, which is 7, and so on, right? At the end, we are taking the minimum, whatever we have from if we color the last house to, if we color at the end, so what we will have, right? In the last house, we will have minimum value if we color that last house to the red, to the blue, and to the green, and we are taking a minimum of those. So that's exactly our approach is here. So first, what we are doing here, right, in our solution, so we are checking that if our costar is null or its length is equal to 0, we are just returning 0. If it's not, then we are for each starting from the first one, and we are doing that in place, right? So in place meaning that we are not using any extra data structure here. So what we do is starting from the second house, because if we have only one house, we are just choosing whatever the minimum is there, and we are returning starting from the first house. So for each of the case, we are making a decision. If we are choosing the let's say red color, right, then in that case we need to choose the minimum from the blue and the green. If we are choosing blue, then we need to choose the minimum from the red and the green, and so on. So at the end, what we do is we are just returning whatever the minimum value is here. The same is, so in this case, at the end of the matrix, in the last house, we will have these values, right, 21, 10, and 37 in this case. So, and we are returning whatever the minimum value is here.